Hey there guys, how's it going? You may be asking yourself what I'm doing down here in the basement. Well, I'm going through and finding stupid little problems all over the place, like a partially finished basement. The upstairs is fully remodeled here. Stupid stuff like this. Aluminum foil wrapped around the steam heat lines. Not good. There's foil hanging everywhere. I'm changing some of this stuff out. They had a lot of new construction put in down here, a lot of new drains, hot water heaters, lights, tons of stuff. The basement didn't really get overhauled, but the upstairs did. There's some new plumbing, some old plumbing. It's a beautiful home upstairs. It's a big 3-family, and we haven't had any issues at all with it, except for this right here is the stairwell leading down to the basement, and then there's a big drain right here. So my issue has been the cold's getting to us. We're in upstate New York in the Adirondacks. The cold is starting to freeze up some of our PEX water lines that run to one of the his and hers bathrooms out back. It's got one of those rainforest shower setups in it. And if you look, our PEX line's already wrapped with heat tape going through this little crawl space. They already threw some blown in insulation in there, and it's just not enough. The cold air is just starting to rush in this way. There's a little access point. You go in, you bang a right, you go 6 feet over, and then you take a left and you're in the bathroom. The solution I came up with was to get some more blown in insulation in here and kind of jam it in and make sure that this thing is good and packed and nice and insulated, and make some moving air down here, put a little fan up so it'll just keep the cold in there from getting too cold. It'll kind of rotate with the air out here. But we're putting more blown in, and the machine, I have to wait like 7 or 8 more days before it gets returned. It's $150, and not to mention, the thing is so big and so heavy that I couldn't get it down these stairs by myself if I wanted to. So I came up with something different. I saw this on the internet and I wanted to try it. Over here, we have our cellulose base blown in, which comes compressed. You break it up into smaller pieces, like not too small, but a little fluffy stuff. And you take your STIHL, gas-powered or electric, probably gas-powered in most instances. It's one of those leaf vacuums and leaf blowers. So normally you'd have a bag on this end. If you want to turn the blower side off, this vacuum will suck up the leaves, chop them up on the impeller, shoot them into a collector bag, and you're good to go. Well, instead of that, I left the blower end on, and I painter's taped my shop vac hose to it, and then put it on a stick so I can reach way far back in there. And all you do is you fire it up, and I can feed that bucket and that bucket in about a minute and a half through this machine and shoot it pretty far back there. I mean, it's got some power to it. And the best part about it is you can kick it into idle if you want to, and kind of pepper some spots if you need to without blowing it off or knocking it down. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's a crude setup, but it's working great. And if it's working, then I guess it ain't stupid, right? Anyways, wanted to share it with you guys. This is what I'm into today. It's gonna be some fun cleanup. Stay warm.